According to a new report by the CBC, immigration from Canada to the U.S. reached a 10-year high in 2022. According to census data, more than 126,000 Canadians left Canada for the U.S. in 2022, which is a 70% increase from just 10 years ago. These new figures raise big questions about why Canadian immigration is up and what the economic impact of the shift will be. Joining us now to discuss the change and its impact on Canada is Thomas Caldwell, chair at Caldwell Securities Limited. Thomas, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Theresa.
Now, what economic factors are contributing to the recent exponential immigration rate from Canada to America?
Well, I think there's several. I think clearly taxes are one of them. The cost of living is very, very high here. A lot of people are going, even to China, people are moving back. It's potential. Frankly, the Canadian economy is running down. I mean, we have had policies that are very clearly anti-business. That means anti-entrepreneurial, anti-science, anti-tech, etc. So people are seeing far greater potential in that market, and that's a direct result of I think many government policies that are the antithesis of people realizing the greatest potential, and they'll move. I mean, if I were younger, I would be seriously considering moving now.
And how might the rise in immigration from Canada to the U.S. affect the workforce in Canada?
I think it'll probably shave off the top end. It's people that are, I mean, there's always been a great flow of doctors leaving and anesthesiologists, medical people moving to the United States where you can make so much more money. And yes, the insurance prices are higher, for liability insurance, etc. But net, it's a huge win in terms of taxes. So it'll shave off the top ones. That is the entrepreneurs, the tech people who can actually are highly mobile and get very significant income increases by moving there. And again, you might find some of the more unskilled, but they're harder to get into the States. It's the top ones we're going to lose, and those are the ones you do not want to lose.
And what sectors in Canada are most affected by the brain drain to the U.S.?
I think it's right across the board. I mean, as I mentioned earlier, it's medicine, it's science, technology, entrepreneurs. Like it or not, entrepreneurs create jobs. And Canada has been studiously anti-business in so many things. For example, even if say if you look at Toronto, it should be a hub. It's difficult even driving around in the city. So it's right from top to bottom policies that I think are affecting. So, but it is your skilled people, and I think that's really going to be the impact. And those are the areas that it's impacting significantly because they underpin economic growth and indeed productivity. If you see Canadian productivity is plummeting downward. So these are all things that are reflective of an environment that I think entrepreneurs or people who want to get ahead, they see as hostile. Now, overlapping that, you still have a nicer climate in many cases as well. But that's not the real reason. It's not about climate. It's about policies and potential for the future for younger people.
And how does immigration affect investment patterns in Canada?
Theresa, I think it's the other way around. I think it's investment patterns affecting emigration, that is people moving out. If you don't have the potential to grow, to earn, to build for your family, to build for the future, you're going to leave. Investment patterns, I mean, for example, we manage money for many people. We can invest anywhere. It doesn't affect that. If we want to, our skew is already to the United States because we see this as generally an economy hostile to new investment, and you've seen that. That's documented. So for us, it doesn't matter. Money is like water; it'll just go where it's wanted. So we invest in the States just because we don't see the potential there. But the immigration is a result of lack of investment in product or productivity. I think it's the other way around for the question.
Thomas, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.